Hello, you guys. Welcome. Hello, Vicky. For some reason, my live stream is not working very well over here. I don't know what the heck is going on. Hello, Miss Peggy. So hopefully things will get caught up over here. It looks like my internet is working good as far as what is going on up above me. Let me log out of here really quick and see if that's maybe the problem, because I have too many other things opened up on my device. So let me see. Let me come back in and see if this is working okay. Is it looking good from your guys' end? Hopefully. Hello, Sheila. Okay, there we go. I just needed to restart my other device. That's what the problem was. Technology, I tell you, it's a love-hate relationship. Just one of those things, you know. So I decided to come on a few minutes early today to give you guys all time to come in here and see that I am live. So just to let you guys know that you guys are here to watch me do the alternatives for this beautiful paper pumpkin. Now this is the March kit. This is called 10 years of growth. This is their 10th year kit, as you can see right here. The current kit that is in rotation, so in other words, this kit is no longer available, just to let you guys know that. There is a new kit, so if you hit that subscribe button, you're gonna see a kit that says all the little things. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in just a minute, but just so you're not confused on if you try to order this kit, it's not gonna work for you. So it's always kind of a month behind when I do the alternatives. So just to let you guys know. So hopefully you guys have been having a pretty good week so far. Hello, Bonnie. So I have gotten so much done today, you guys. I have been a very, very busy packing person. We have gotten so much packed and moved. It's kind of scary, crazy to look inside of my home right now. It looks like a tornado hit it. Because you guys know when you're moving and there's always those little odds and ends, little turd things that just kind of lay around the house because you're like, I don't know exactly what kind of box or what box to put this in because it's something that I need all the time. But then if I put it in this box, then I'm not going to find it. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys have all moved. So that's kind of what I'm doing. But we got beds all moved. We've gotten a lot of my kitchen stuff, my dishes, my pots and pans, all the spices, all the, shelf stable foods have been moved up there. My husband and my son are actually up there taking a load up right now as we speak. So my mom is here, watching my daughter. So yeah, so there has been a lot in progress. So that being said, you guys, this is probably going to be my last video done here in this home. I actually was contemplating whether or not going up to my mom's and doing this video tonight. But I decided, nope, I already have everything designed. I already knew what I was going to do. So I decided, okay, nope, I'm going to do this one last video here because I don't have things set up there. And I knew that I was going to be so busy moving stuff that I need to have some time prior to get my little station set up at my mom's house and bring my stand and, all the things that need to go behind making a live video. So I just went ahead and decided, nope, I would stay here for this video. And this weekend, I will crack the whip and get all my stuff moved up to the other house and sit down probably on Sunday and make sure that I can get all my setup set up at my mom's house. And then I will start moving forward doing videos there. Now, that being said, I want you guys to know, those of you who watch me on Monday, there's a possibility that I may not be able to go live on Monday. I will let you guys all know if I still have so much going on and that I don't get it done, just because, again, things are in boxes. I have to unpack things. I have to find everything. So I just want to let you guys know that Monday may not have it live, but I'm shooting for having it live. I'm hoping to get everything set up over the weekend. So that is kind of news that is going on here. Big, huge, exciting news. It is, my kids are kind of, I mean, my son, he's 17, so it's kind of like whatever, but my kids have pretty much been raised in this home since we've moved here to Arizona. So we've lived in this house for a little bit over 10 years. And this is kind of the house that my kids have grown up in. And I think my kids are kind of having a hard time with, you know, the move. I mean, they're happy to go up by grandma, but then again, it's still, this is what they're used to. And this is their home. So, and it's hard for all of us. Don't get me wrong. We're all kind of struggling with the whole move thing, but we're persevering and we're going to get it done. So if you guys do not know what the paper pumpkin is, or you have never seen one, this is a paper pumpkin. It is an all-in-one exclusive little kit to Stampin' Up! Now, again, I'm going to say it just one more time. This kit is no longer available. So this was our March kit. We are now in the order for the April kit. So the way these kits run is it is from the 11th of the month till the 10th of the following month. So this kit was no longer available as of March 11th or March 10th. And then the new kit is able to be subscribed to. Now that one is running from March 11th through April 10th. That kit is called All the Little Things. Now, this is a paper pumpkin kit that's going to come with 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs, 9 matching envelopes. It's going to have some iridescent foil cuts, 1 shaded spruce ink spot, and a photopolymer stamp set. They're also throwing in a free box organizer. So if you're not new to paper pumpkin and you have got many of these boxes over the last, couple of years throughout the months, you're going to have quite a few of the great little collection of these Stampin' Spots. So this current kit that we are able to subscribe to is going to come with a great little organizer to organize all your little Stampin' Spots or whatever you wish to organize in your little kit. This kit can be manipulated in many different ways. So if you are on the fence about doing the paper pumpkin, I highly suggest doing it. If you're new to crafting or if you just want everything in one little kit, these are great. I will say that sometimes during the holidays, it's not always cards that you're going to get. Sometimes you'll get like little 3D projects. So everything else is packed. I just kept this thing out just to show you guys. And this is pretty haggard because it's been up on my shelf up here for a couple of years. But this is a little 3D box that was for around Halloween time. I think this was a October or September box of a couple years ago. And it came with quite a few of these little treat boxes. And then it had the little stamp set in there, but it was just a little 3D projects that you could do. And these are great to handing out for your little neighbor kids and whatnot. Put a couple of little treats in there and those are amazing. So these kits come to your mailbox once a month. And all you have to do is subscribe once. And just to let you know that you don't always have to get the current month's kit. So in other words, if you're already subscribed and all the little things just doesn't do it for you. Now, we don't really know what's in this kit besides what we're seeing here on this graphic. Now, I will say that probably the majority of you are going to go ahead and get this kit. I'm just using this for reference just because of this organizer. It kind of is the selling point for this kit. But just to let you know that you can always put a month on hold if you don't want the kit of that month. All you have to do is simply go in there, call Paper Pumpkin, or I'm not sure if there is an actual button in there that you can say, put my subscription on hold, and then you can watch for the next month, and then they'll go ahead and send that to you. So just know that you can always do that. Thank you, Sheila, for sharing. You're awesome for doing that for me. So yeah, so these are really, really cool. They're really great to have everything in one kit. The only thing that I would say that you really need to add to these is a pair of scissors, because everything else comes already prepared in this kit for you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get down to this. I am Danny Garola with stampinthepinkbarn.com. So by tomorrow, you guys will see photos. This replay video will be uploaded over on my blog, stampinthepinkbarn.com. You will find a shopping list there of other items that I have used. So yeah, there's a lot of things on my blog. You might want to consider going over there and checking everything out. You can actually see all the details about Paper Pumpkin. All you have to do is click on the promotions and scroll down, and you're going to actually see a little graphic that looks just like this, and that will show you all that. Now, when I am done with this alternatives, I have a tab across the top that says Paper Pumpkin alternatives. That's where you're going to find all the pictures and stuff for this kit that I'm going to be doing tonight. Okay. And do know that this kit, if you are a subscriber and you love this kit so much that you want more of this kit, if you are a current subscriber, you can actually go into my store, shopdannygarola.com, and you can actually purchase a refill kit for this. So that being said, those are just consumables that are in the refill. So you're not going to get a stamp set. You're not going to get another ink pad. You're simply going to just get the cards and envelopes and any little die cuts or anything like that that comes with it. So I will have more information about that as well over on my blog tomorrow. So let's go ahead and open this beautiful little kit up. Now I've already opened mine up just so you're not like, wait a minute, where is everything? I've already cut things up. I've already got things prepared for this class, but I'm just going to show you kind of what this is about. Now, this kit, this March kit was kind of a special kit. They gave us an extra free stamp set in this kit. Hello, Miss Frida. So that's why there are 2 stamp sets in this kit. It was kind of their celebrating of their 10 years that they went ahead and gave everybody a free little gift of some extra stamps in this this little box. This month's color is polished pink. So I just have this one sitting up on my desk so I can just show this to you guys. But polished pink is the color that came in this kit. Now, no, polished pink is one of those colors that is retiring since we're having a color refresh, and because that was one of the in colors that are now fading out. All right, so each one of these kits also come with a step-by-step instructional pamphlet, so you can see exactly how to put each card together as they are intended. So as you can see right here on the front page, this is the 3 of 3 cards. So you make 3 of this one, 3 of this one, and 3 of this one. Okay, so just know if you are a demonstrator, you're going to get your discount on these kits. So that's also another perk as well. So look how beautiful these are. Step by step, they show you even where to put your dimensionals. So you make sure your cards have that height and depth that they need. And then on the back of this, they show you what the contents of the kit looks like. It has some really pretty foil lettering or sentiment in these. Oh, my nose itches. I was just out feeding my animals, so all the hay it's very, very windy here today. So the hay blew back in my face and now it's in my nose. They also show you some other alternatives that they have created with their artistic group that they have, that they make other things with. If these instructions just aren't cutting it for you, there's always a QR code up here at the top that you can scan with your device, and it will take you to a how-to video on how to put these cards together also. So they've kind of got you covered in every aspect of being able to put these cards together kind of foolproof. All right, you're gonna get your adhesive dots. So these are this is kind of like your glue, but they're just little dots that you're gonna add to your projects to keep everything together. There's the dimensionals that I was talking about. There are, now again, I'm gonna say it again, is that I've already tore some of my things apart because I've already taken this kit and played with it to make the cards for you guys tonight. So it's gonna come with a sheet of these labels. Then you're gonna get 3 sheets of these die cut leaves. Now my other sheet I have laying somewhere because I decided to keep, I'm going to keep this piece here because now what I can do is I can put a piece of paper or a sticky note over these ones that are open like that. And I can now use my blending brush and I can lightly blend over this and kind of use this as a template if I choose. But I just think these are very, very beautiful little die cut images that I think I might want a fern or, you know, or something. So I'm going to hang on to those. Also, this came beautifully packaged in a sheet of the gold tissue paper, which I have that set aside because I'm actually going to be doing something with that tissue paper. So I don't waste anything. So let me just tell you, I'm kind of a weirdo, and I like to get my money's worth my stuff. Let me just say it that way. Here is some more little die cut images that came with this. This is on the what is this color? Coastal Cabana. And then here are those laser cut out. This is on some gold foiling. It's the word happy. Then we've got this piece here that's got all your little sentiment labels and a couple of different, they're embossed. These are your little vases for your flowers. You've got your envelopes. So it comes with your envelopes. Now, again, I've cut one of these up so I could use this paper here because I love this coloring and I wanted to add something to one of the projects that we're doing. And then it comes with 3 each of these different designs. So it comes with 3 of those gold polka dots, 3 of this florally window, or not floral, but this window pane, and then 3 of this it looks like a bookshelf that you will then add your pieces to. So all right, let's get into what we're going to do. Okay, so I'm not going to need the instructions because I'm doing my own thing. So I'm going to actually put all the stuff back in here so I have space to get everything done. Okay, so let me get all my little pieces out here that we're going to be playing with. So my first card, I'm using the Coastal Cabana. So another thing on this instructional sheet, if you're into making your own designs for your cards and not just using what is intended on the front, they actually give you down here the coordinating colors that correspond with this kit. So this month it is Coastal Cabana, Crumb Cake, Fresh Freesia, Garden Green, Orchid Oasis, Polished Pink, Shaded Spruce, and Gold Foil. Sounds gorgeous. Okay, so where did I put me and my bone folder, I swear I need to buy about 5 of those just to have them around. So this is Coastal Cabana. This is 8.5 by 5.5. I'm gonna fold it in half here. Okay, there's my base. Then what I have done is I have taken a piece of that envelope and cut that portion off. This measures, this is 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. That is going to lay right there. Then I need a piece of white. This piece here is 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. It is going to lay on top of that, but we're going to do something fancy with that. And then I cut a little piece of that gold tissue paper. This is 2.5 by 4. And I'm going to actually, now I'm going to let you guys know everything has been moved around because, again, I've moved things to move up to the other house. So I have my embossing machine over here. So you guys are going to see me kind of moving around. I'm going to grab that piece of tissue paper and I'm simply going to put it inside of my embossing folder. Now, wait just a moment and I will show you how beautiful this turns out. If I can find my plate. Oops, my husband must be home. All right, now you guys watch this. Who would have thought tissue paper? But this tissue paper is just so gorgeous, you don't want to waste it. Look at that. Look what it does. Oh, beautiful, right? That's gonna go on the front of our card. But first, I am going to, and then we are gonna punch out one of those little Coastal Cabana little, yeah, whatever I'm trying to say that is a greenery, but I need a vase for that. So I think I'm gonna actually use either this one or maybe one of the little ones. I don't know, we'll get there. But first, what I want to do is, now this is where you've got options. You can either do what I was saying before and put this on there, cover these other, and then blend with a blender brush some different colors on there to kind of make maybe this kind of look or whatever you want it to do if you just want the pinks on there. But to simplify things for today, I am going to grab my Coastal Cabana and my piercing mat, and I am simply going to stamp this one in the center. Okay, and then do this one coming down this way. Okay, and we're gonna do the same thing with this one, like that. Okay.
Elaborate.
Now, oh, thank you. Did you guys get into the house?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Did Grandpa come over and meet you?
Huh?
Did Grandpa come over and meet you?
Yeah, that's how we got into the house.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we are going to put this like that, or actually that's gonna bump right up and be pretty darn straight. Okay, my glue, there it is. So I'm gonna turn this out this way because I want to see more of those colors. Like that. This piece here is gonna go right like that. I got that a little bit too long, but oh well, it'll work. Okay, so that's going to be like that. Then we're going to take our pretty piece of tissue paper. And again, we could always add... Well, it sounded like they broke something out there. We can always add either some color to that because it's embossed. You know what? Let's try that. I was thinking of maybe taking a little bit of the polished pink and running over that. Or just sticking with some... I think we'll just stick with pink. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my full pad here because those I open when I leave and go places. So I'm just going to grab my little brush here and my polished pink. And I'm just going to kind of rub this over the top of this, just kind of making it not all one color, but just adding a little bit of texture to that. Just like that. You always know when my family's home, my house gets super loud. We are a loud family. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. So something just very, very faint like that, but ooh, don't lose my tissue. But just so you can kind of see what's going on here. Oh, excuse me. We have, like I said, we've been moving so much stuff today. We have created so much dust. That dust has just blown everywhere. And it's crazy. Let me see. We might want one of these little labels. And where did I put them? Right here. No, that one might be too much.
I'm leaving.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye. My mom's leaving. So let's add that like that. I think I want it. Jeez Louise. I think I like it kind of just simple like that, honestly. Yep, I don't think I'm gonna put a sentiment on there, but you know what I might do is I might put another little floral image on there. Oh my gosh, they have got my dogs going crazy out there. They must be playing with the dogs. I don't think the purple. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, I like that. Just adds a little bit of something else to that. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue these two pieces together. Now, if you don't have glue and you just have your kit, you're simply going to just use one of your little glue dots. But I'm just going to go like that. And then put this just ever so slightly on there. Get that adhered like that. Whoops. Oh, you gotta move your fingers. Okay, and then I am gonna actually put, ugh, get this off me. I don't know if I'm gonna see the glue through that. So let's try maybe some glue dots. Yep. Hold still, hold still. Quit being crazy. Okay, there's a glue dot. There's a glue dot. There's a glue dot, and there's a glue dot. Okay. Now we're gonna simply lay this. I don't want to touch too much of it because I don't want to lose that texture to it. But that is perfect, just like that. Okay, this is then gonna go right on the front of that. I kind of got that a little bit crooked. You'd think I was drunk or something. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then I am going to actually add some Wink of Stella to some of these little pieces here, just to add a little bit more sparkle and shine. Now be careful when you take these out of the oh, see, I just got it all over the, don't squeeze it so hard, when you're taking these out of that paper, because they do tend to be very, very delicate, and you don't want it messing anything up. Now that will dry because it is just water-based, so you won't even know. Okay, so that is how that's going to look. So I'm going to grab some of my little dimensionals. I'll put one there, there, and with the base, one right there, and I think that should be good. Yeah, see, as that dries, you can really kind of see that sparkle when you do that Wink of Stella on that. Hopefully you guys can see that shimmer and shine on that. Just adds a little bit of something. Now what I was thinking with this, but I think it's going to be too big, and I don't think I'm going to like that. But we're just going to try it. I'm not going to stick it down, but yeah, that's too big. But one of these little sentiments would be kind of cute, sticking off the side of that. Because you've got some really cute, to a wonderful mother, here's to another year of growth, to an incredible woman, sending all our love. And then with those gold happy die cuts, you've got Mother's Day, you deserve the best, birthday, you've got spring, Easter, anniversary, and to call your friend. You've also got the word happy that you can stamp and then die and then cut that out if you wish, if you want to fussy cut that. Again, I'm just gonna leave it alone. See, here I go, trying to overcomplicate everything. So there is card number 1. Very, very simple, but using some of those elements, and I really love how that silver turns out, gold turns out using an embossing folder. Pretty cool. Okay, so that is card number 1. Let's move on to card number 2. So card number 2 is, I am using a white base, 8.5 by 5.5. This is thick, basic white cardstock. So I have scored it in the center at 4.25. Okay. My next layer that I am using, I think this is, oh no, I'm gonna lie. This is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So it's just 1/8 of an inch smaller going around the edge. Then what I have done is, again, taking a piece of that gold tissue paper. I have ran it through my die cutting machine using this largest rectangle here. Now this is from the radiating stitches dies. Now these are in my online exclusive store. So when you visit my store, shopdannygarola.com, you're gonna hit that little shop button in the beginning at the first little tab there. And when you go into the store, you're gonna see this thing that rotates around. There's gonna be like 2 or 3 different rotating pictures on there. You're gonna see it say online exclusives. Now you're gonna say shop or more details or whatever it says in that little window, and that's where you're gonna see these particular items that are only in our online exclusives. They're not in any of the catalogs, so just know that. So when I cut that through this is what I come out with. Look, it works in a die cut as well. So there are all those little stitched pieces around the edge of that tissue paper. Like, I would have never thought. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot because this paper or tissue paper is so gorgeous that they wrapped these items in this time in our kit. I'm just going to try it. So there again, you guys saw that you can use it through an embossing folder and you can use it through a die cutting. So that was this big one here. So I'm just going to glue that right on there. Then I have taken a piece of basic white and I have ran through the second largest, and that is going to be where I put my focal point on. Okay, so that is that. This is going to set right in the inside of that. See how those things nest together? Isn't that cool? So let's go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in the center of this, because this is going to be hidden by the white, so it'll be okay to see that. Oh, and you don't get to see the glue. That's cool. Because sometimes when you use glue with something thin like this, you see it, but that's kind of cool. You don't see it. So there's another thing for you to know. Okay, I'm going to put this down. So the nice thing is when these things show up in your mailbox, it's almost like a Christmas present, because you don't really know what all the elements are going to be inside of your kit until you open it up, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I got this kit, you know, because they don't show you very much. They only show you a little snippet of what you're going to actually get. So, all right, so this piece right here, I'm going to actually take, I think I'm going to take, let's see, I think I'm going to take pink again, because pink is the color of this kit. So I'm going to take just a little bit of the polished pink. There's probably already enough on there, but just to be on the safe side. And I'm just going to lightly put some in the center of this. Just to make it where it's not so white. And we're going to add a little bit of element to the back portion of this. So I've punched out the little purple pot. Then I have my little pretty one that has some gold on it. And then I die cut, or I pulled out another one of these, the little green one. And then, or that's Coastal Cabana. And then we're going to do that one right on the top. So it's pretty much like the one that they show us, but they do a whole different layout. So I'm going to do that like that. And then I'm going to, where did that, I think I might actually put this up here this time. Okay, so let's glue all this down. So I'm just simply gluing these stems together and letting everything else kind of just free flow. Because I kind of like it when a card can kind of just be free to move about itself, especially little greeneries, because I just like that effect. And then see, I can spread things because that glue stays a little bit wet. All right, Now that is going to go straight down on there. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to a few of these little leaves here. Okay, that was a lot of glue, but I didn't mean to do that much. And then the stem again. Maybe one more little dab on here. And those upper leaves are just going to be what they are. Okay, that's going to sit like that. Okay, then my little pot is going to actually have some dimensionals on it. That's gonna go there. Hello, Laura. And then this is gonna go kind of like that towards the edge of my card. But what I'm gonna do, you know what? I kind of don't like that. I just don't like it. I kind of just maybe think it needs to be left alone. Again, another card without a sentiment on the outside. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because, I mean, we've got some great sayings on there. Unless I cut this side off. Okay, you know what? Let's just try to do it this way. Because these are beautiful sentiments, and especially like for Mother's Day, that we can try. To an incredible mother, or to an incredible woman, and to a wonderful mother. Let's try that one. It's kind of hard to see. We can't see the edge of it. I'm going to go like that. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. It looks good. It's not a bad thing. And if I put some embellishments on there, oh, look what I did. I screwed that up. I think I'm going to cut this like that. I'm just going to cut the whole thing out. Oh, much better. Oh, yes, I like that. It was just too big on the banner, so don't be afraid to cut things apart to make them fit the way you want them to look. Nothing is set in stone. Everything is movable, fixable, flexible. better. So there is card number 2, but let's add, I think some of the purple ones might be pretty because these are the in colors, kind of like the same pinks and stuff that are on there. So let's go ahead and add a few of these little pink ones. There we go. That's pretty. Just add a little bit of something on there. Oh, no, that one's stuck. But what do you guys think? See how cool that tissue is, that you can actually die cut the tissue. You saw that we can emboss this tissue and then you're not wasting it. So there is card number 2. Hope you guys enjoy these. I love putting these things together for you. It really makes my brain have to work, and it doesn't have to do that very often. So I like having to come up with other alternatives than what they're showing me, because I feel like it's kind of like when you play those mind games, it keeps your mind fresh. Yeah, I'd like to think so. But anyways, all right. Then I made a card base that is using a couple of different cuts here, and I'm not going to go through the whole thing because it took me forever to figure it out. But anyways, I have made this base. It folds up like this. There are many tutorials online. Again, it took me a while to figure it out, so I'm not going to go through doing the card base because that's not really what you guys are here for, but it is an actual 11 by 4 1/4, and then there's some score lines and some stuff like that. I can add them to the blog and let you know. Right now, I don't have it all written out, but yeah. Okay, so I took another piece of that envelope and I cut these out. These are 3/4 by 4 1/4. These are going to now go on the inside right here, like this and like this. Then I took my card base that has the polka dots on it, and I cut one piece for here. Now this is 1 7/8 by 4 1/4. It's gonna go right there. And then I have this piece that's gonna go right here. Okay, and then we are going to grab our little pink pot or fresh freesia pot. That's gonna go right there. And then I think what we're gonna put on here is maybe the fern and one of these green ones. I just had one of these green ones punched out. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is right up here. Okay, we're gonna take one of these, put that on there, and then I think we're gonna use either this one because it looks good next to these, or the fern. I like the fern because we haven't used it in anything else yet. Again, be very, very careful taking these out. Isn't that really cool, that little fern? Hello, Andrea. So let's go ahead and get this all put together. Now I tried to cut some thin pieces to back these on to use that gold tissue paper. I just couldn't get them cut thin enough that I was tearing them apart, so I gave up on that. I figured I'll just go with this. This has got enough gold on here. Okay, that's gonna go there. This is gonna go down here. I think I'm gonna actually do the fern behind that. Yep, we're gonna go like that. And you can pop some of these forward and backwards and whatever to kind of give it the look that you want. So it looks like it's been intertwined into each other. I don't think I'm going to pop that up because I am going to take one of these happies and this happy is going to go across the bottom down here, kind of popped up and raised, because when this card is closed, that can be down there. Well, get back up here. That can be like that. And I'm going to put a little sentiment right here. So we're going to say, maybe we should say happy spring, happy anniversary, happy birthday. There's happy Mother's Day. There's happy you deserve the best. Easter, spring, anniversary, and happy to call you friend. That's kind of cute. Okay, where did I do with my minis? Oh, thank you. I love doing these alternatives. And honestly, I try not to look like, because you know how when these kits come out, other people are making alternatives. And I honestly, if I see one, I kind of just try to quickly scroll by it if I'm looking through cards and stuff, because I don't want anything to alter what I'm kind of thinking of, because I want these to be kind of something you haven't seen yet, and that they're different than, you know, you don't want to see the same thing you've already been seeing from other people. So there we go. That's straighter. Okay, then this happy is going to go right like that. So I'm simply going to put glue here, and then some glue on the A, and then some glue down here on the H, and then the bottom of the Y, because this is going to kind of set kind of goofy, crooked. Okay, like that. And you know what? Just for good measures, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this part of the H to hold that down. I said a little bit of glue, but it didn't hear me. There we go. So I'm going to let that sit and adhere for a minute, because I put too much glue on that and I don't want that sticking to the back. So we're going to let that sit for a minute and let that dry clear. All right, So now what I wanted to do is take probably, oh, I got glue all over my fingers. Yuck. One of these little ones, and if we use, again, Mother's Day, happy you deserve the best, happy to call you friend. I kind of like that, but we're gonna need the longer. So let's see what looks better on here. If I do that across there, I don't like that one. I think I'm gonna like the shorter one better. Yep. All right, so we want happy, let's do happy spring, just because. Because then we can give it to anyone. Or let's do happy Easter. No, let's do Easter. I haven't made any Easter cards yet, so we're gonna do Easter. Because this would be a beautiful Easter card. What do you guys think? So coming back in with polished pink. I'm going to stamp this right in the center. Give it a few seconds to marinate. I am then going to add some of these, but I'm going to use the fresh freesia this time because we have this in that fresh freesia. So I'm going to take, maybe I'm going to take, I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to put one there, like that. And we're going to see that first. Okay, I'm going to put that, I'm going to pop those up. And I'm going to put that kind of right on that crease. Like that. Okay, so then it's going to say, if I can hang on to the darn thing, Happy Easter. And then it sits like, well, it sits like that. Hopefully you guys can see. So it'll sit like that on a counter, a bookshelf, or whatever. Whenever the recipient gets it, they can display this for their Easter cards. But isn't that such a cute idea? I just thought that that would come out so beautiful, and it did. It came out just as beautiful as I was hoping for. So awesome, winning. All right, let me get all my stuff cleaned up because I have a super cute, of course, a 12 by 12 scrapbook page for you guys because I love to do scrapbook pages. And especially with these kits, I like to show that you don't only have to make cards with your paper pumpkin. You can do it for whatever you wish. It's yours. You do what you want. All right. So let me bring in these 3 cards just to show you before I get everything like taken space-wise with this 12 by 12 scrapbook page. All right, there you go. There are the 3 cards that's going to spring up just to show you guys what those all 3 look like and to give you guys a view of all of them together and how different they are. Aren't those beautiful? Oh, I'm loving these cards, you guys. Okay, so let me move all those and I will show you again at the end, especially if we get like new viewers popping in. All right, move that, move that. Okay, move this. Give myself some space here. Move that. Ouch. What did I just step on? All right, let me grab all my bits that I need. Okay, so I am using a 12 by 12 piece of the Coastal Cabana. For my photo mats, I am using Orchid Oasis. Aren't those two colors together just beautiful? And this is 4¼ by 6¼ Then this piece here is 4 1/8 by 6 1/8. For my other little photo, I have 4 of these squares. These are 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then for my photo mats, these are 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. So I have 4 of those that I will layer together. These are not adhered, so it's going to... Now, I was contemplating whether or not I wanted them all touching, or if I wanted to be able to see that Coastal Cabana. Now, I think the Coastal Cabana is beautiful against these colors, and I think I might want to see it, but I'm not sure, so we'll get there. Then, taking one of those labels, I'm going to place this here. So these need to be moved over. And I will glue everything when we're done because I'm kind of OCD in making sure that everything is straight. And I'm not going to make you guys endure me sitting here doing that. There's my happy. Now, I need to decide whether or not I'm going to put Happy Spring on there, because I'm imagining if I take pictures of my kids during Easter, I could do Happy Easter there. I could do Happy Spring. If I go take photos of flowers that are blooming here in the desert, since I am in Tucson, Arizona. And so depending on what I choose to put as my little sentiment there after my happy, I haven't quite decided yet. That's going to go there. This one, I think I'm going to add either to this or down here. Not quite certain yet. So we're just going to place it there and see how everything goes accordingly. If I can get it underneath there. Okay. Bear with me. I know nothing's straight at the moment. Then I am going to take my little bookshelf. My bookshelf is going to go right here. I'm going to take my little vase with my plants and add those here. Well, now I just tweaked it all up. But anyways, you'll see. So just like how it was intended in the cards that they have, I'm going to leave that kind of the same. And then with my little window, oops, I lost my little pot. Doing my little window and my little flower pots and flowers, that will go up there. And then I think that is what Yep, what do you guys think? Do you guys see that? Am I crooked? Am I straight? So you guys can see it all in there. I'm standing up so I can see it as you guys are seeing it. So I think that's how I'm going to do it. I might add a few more little gold. Where are my little gold? We have those gold embellishments that came. Ooh, you know what might be cute? Butterflies, brass butterflies, brushed brass butterflies. Whew. I think I might put some of those because since we've got all these beautiful flowers on there, what goes great with flowers? Of course, butterflies. And during the spring, you know how butterflies are just out and loving all the flowers and plants. So I think that's exactly what I'm going to add. Just a couple of them flying around as if they're in these little plants, potted plants here, flying about. So yeah, so there is my scrapbook page. This is a big 12 by 12 scrapbook page using these products. So I will get this all glued. I will take photos of it. Let me show you these cards one more time. So I have made 4 alternative projects. I will put those on there after I'm done adhering everything. That was the first card that we did. And then there's the second one and the third one. That is a neat little fun fold. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys play around with your kit. Use your creativity. You cannot go wrong with these kits. Please feel free to use anything that I have done here. You can absolutely case any of my cards. That's what I show them for. I'm not greedy. I believe that that's what we're all on here for, is to share what our brains work with, because God only knows we all need a little bit of, you know, inspiration here and there. So that's what I do this for. So I am glad that you guys all came in here to enjoy my alternatives, and I will get the photos taken. Again, this will all be up and on my blog tomorrow, stampinthepinkbarn.com. I am Danny Garola. Please click the like button on this and click the share so this can get out to our crafting community. I will also, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, I'll post pictures of these also on the Facebook groups, the Paper Pumpkin Facebook groups, because I know how everybody likes to see those things. So, all right, you guys, don't forget to subscribe to your Paper Pumpkin so you don't miss out on any of these beautiful cards. If you click that, you will see the current one. Don't forget that we do have a refill for this kit. So if you've already done your kit for what it was intended for, those 9 cards, know that if you're a subscriber, you can grab that refill kit. ShopDannyGarola.com. Here is my host code. You can screenshot that host code. You'll also find that over on my blog. And I will see you guys hopefully on Monday here on Facebook. All right, you guys, take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.